Hi everyone. Today we're going over referencing, and I know that this is extremely daunting for some of you. It should not be. I don't know why we stress and panic when technology has made it so much simpler for us. So today we are going to use a split screen. So we're going to drag our screen, our tab, all the way to the corner and just pull it down so that we can see the information on both pages. Now, with referencing, the first thing you need to do is make sure that your source is credible. When you are looking for information on the internet or in a book about your topic, you need to make sure whoever is telling you the information is someone who has the credentials to do so. For example, you would not go to a firefighter and say, "Can you please help me um, handle my psychological problems?" You would go to a psychologist. You wouldn't go to a psychologist to say, "Can you please help me put out the fire at my house?" You would go to a firefighter for that. So you need to make sure that the person you're going to has the credentials and qualification to give you the information you require. Now we've gone ahead and we're looking at simply psychology. And we want to see, we're looking at John Bowlby's attachment theory. So the first thing we want to look at is who is the author. And here we see that Dr. Saul McLeod is the author. Now, I've already looked him up and found that he has completed his PhD and he has been published academically. And so we know that he is credible. We know he is someone we can trust when reading this information. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to have a look all the way. I see that at the very beginning here, it says updated in 2017, but I don't have all the information I need. So I like to go all the way down to the bottom of the screen to see if there's any more information that I can use when I do my citation. And over here we find how to reference this article. And how beautiful is that? That over here they tell us exactly. We could literally just copy and paste that into our bibliography, but I'm going to show you how to do it manually because not all websites have this how to reference. So now we know that all of the information we need is in fact on this page. So let us scroll all the way up. The other thing that I also appreciate about this particular article is that there are multiple citations, very credible citations. That you can see many journals, for example, your journals, those are what you really want to look for. And over here we go all the way down. We've got sources coming from John Bowlby himself, work that he has written. And so we know that when Dr. Saul was writing this article, he also looked at credible sources in order to do so. Now, the next thing we do is we actually read the source, obviously. So we want to read through the information. Now, you don't just want to read one article, you want to read many because you want to make sure the information you are amassing is actually sustainable, that it's honest and accurate and scientifically proven as far as it possibly can be. So now we have a look and we've read the information, so we can start with an opening sentence. I'm just going to write anything over here in the meanwhile, just so I can show you how to cite it at the end according to John Bowlby. Okay, so we know the basis of what Bowlby's argument is. Now, the next thing we want to do is just ensure that our research is written according to the guidelines given to us. For example, how big your typing needs to be, what font your typing needs to be. All of this can be found in your administration letter, your paragraph spacing, and we just want to make sure our structure is in order so that when we go on and we submit it, there aren't any issues. Right, now let us have a look at the actual citation part. I'm just going to enlarge the screen for a second so I can show you how to find your references on a split screen as well as a large screen. So on your larger screen, you'll see all your tabs at the very top, and then you've got references over there, which you just click on. And here you've got all of your little options for your citations and your references. Because we split our screen, I'm going to go back, drag it to the corner, and drag it down. It's still under references, as you can see. You just have more condensed tabs. So now we go to citations and bibliography, and we go to insert citation. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to add a new source. This is from a website. This we know, so we can leave it on website. Your drop down key just shows you all of the options that you have over here. But usually we find references from websites or articles, for example. Great, so the author. We just go to edit, and we know that Dr. Saul is who wrote this. So we add his surname first, and then we add his first name, and we click OK. The name of the web page is Bowlby's Attachment Theory, and the name of the website is simply Psychology. The year, so the 2017. Now the month, we go all the way down. If we can't find it there, we know that we've been able to find it. There it is, February. The day is the 5th. And then your URL, we just copy and paste it. And bam, there we go, our first citation. Now when you enter multiple citations, you'll just, every time you go back to one source, you click on citations and bibliography, and you just select whoever has said that or bit of information, or where you have found that bit of information from. Okay, so now we can add another citation just so I can show you what it looks like. So let us do the author again. We've got blah, blah. Okay. And name of website is psych. Name of web page, apologies. Name of website, Psychology. I'm just obviously making things up. 2022, July 15, and then www.blah.com. Okay, so there we go. We've got the author's surname and the year the article was published. Now, this is so easy. That's all you do for in-text referencing. And every time you need to cite that person again, you just go to citation and bibliography and insert one of them. Now, when we get to bibliography, we just go all the way to a new page, citation and bibliography. Oh, also, please make sure that your bibliography style is on APA. We use APA. Okay, so always make sure it's selected as that, which mine already was. Bibliography, now that we want to list our bibliography. And we can go to any of these. So references, works cited, bibliography is what we prefer. So you just click on it. And here is your full bibliography. And that is it. That is all you need to do. So if you have any questions or queries, please let me know.